Hi and good afternoon. My name is Mark Abrams. I am the Vice President of Exploration for Crestview Exploration Incorporated. I'm here to talk about our new press release issued today, April 8th, 2020, concerning our purchase and interpretation of aeromagnetic data for the Rock Creek project in Elko County, Nevada. The Rock Creek property consists of 74 load claims that lie 65 miles northwest of Elko, Nevada. The project area is located about 20 miles north of the main Carlin Trend gold belt. The Carlin Trend is a belt of sedimentary rock-hosted gold deposits about 5 miles wide and at least 40 miles long. Gold in these deposits, known as Carlin type, is typically very small in size, giving rise to the name no-seum or microscopic gold. This gold's presence can only be identified through assaying. While the grade of these ores is generally low, Carlin-type deposits are typically very large. In the recent past, some fairly large higher-grade underground deposits have been found and mined as mining on the Carlin Trend matures. This is the type of deposit we seek at Rock Creek. Since modern production on the Carlin Trend commenced in the 1960s up through 2017, 84 million ounces of gold have been produced from mines located along it. While numbers vary depending on which mines are included, the Carlin Trend may contain up to 107 million ounces of proven and probable gold reserves. Crestview is exploring the property for structure-controlled, high-grade, vein and sedimentary rock-hosted gold deposits similar to those on the Carlin Trend. Our initial work has consisted of rock geochemical sampling, geological mapping, and now interpretation of aeromagnetic data. Current work, coupled with previous work by predecessor companies, has outlined two parallel north-south gold mineralized vein structures which run the length of the property. On the surface, these structures are hosted by volcanic flows and asphalt tuffs. Historic drill data for the project shows the early drilling encountered gold mineralized Paleozoic calcareous siltstone rocks at depth and near these structures. These sedimentary rocks share many of the characteristics of the favorable gold host rocks found on the Carlin Trend, specifically those at the Meikle mine, located approximately 20 miles to the south. The original reserve at the Meikle mine was 8.5 million tons at a grade of 0.716 ounces per ton. At nearly 3/4 of an ounce per ton, Meikle is certainly one of the highest grade deposits with decent size found on the Carlin Trend, and this is what we were searching for at Rock Creek. In order to look beneath the surface prior to drilling, we elected to use airborne magnetics as a tool to locate these permissive structures, rock types, and related mineralization. All geophysical tools rely on the contrast of a physical property of a given material. In this case, the changes in magnetite content or other magnetic minerals in the rocks was measured in the project area and recorded with an airborne sensor. In using airborne magnetics as an exploration tool, it is important to keep in mind that high magnetic and low magnetic readings both tell the geologist something. The high levels may suggest there are magnetic intrusive rocks like granite present on the surface or at depth. We know intrusive rocks are related to gold mineralization in this area. Alternatively, low values may suggest destruction of magnetic minerals by alteration features related to a mineralizing event. The interpretation provided by our geophysicists indicates the area is dominated by north-south structures throughout the project. In addition, locally, the many volcanic flows and volcanic ash falls appear to have a north-northeast trend, which is consistent with the company's mapping data. Interpretation of the magnetic data reinforces the two northerly structures that contain mineralized veins geologically mapped on the claims. The company hypothesizes additional mineralized veins could be found along these other north-south structures on the property as interpreted from the geophysics. An important target has also been identified where one of the interpreted northerly structures cuts across the west edge of a large volcanic dome interpreted to lie on the east central part of the claims. The area where this particular structure intersects the flank of the interpreted volcanic dome is also occupied by a strong northerly trending magnetic high, which may reflect deeper mineralized sources. Structures along the flanks of volcanic domes are very favorable for localizing precious metal mineralization, as exemplified by the El Peñón mine in Chile. North-south structures play a significant role on the Carlin Trend, as many of the deposits on the trend lie along a north-south structural corridor which begins in the Bootstrap Capstone deposit area and extends to the Wren deposit. This same or closely related parallel structural zone likely extends north from Wren through the Falcon mine, which is located about 4 miles south of the project. The company believes these deep-reaching structures acted as a plumbing system to allow gold mineralizing fluids into the favorable host rocks as found by the shallow early drilling on the project. None of these early holes tested the favorable rocks below a depth of 500 feet or 152 meters, as most of the holes were terminated much sooner. Where these Paleozoic rocks are near the structures, they represent excellent drill targets. Further, an interpreted north-south trending granitic dike extends from a large interpreted granitic body located just south of the claim block, northerly to the south edge of the interpreted dome described above. This large dike appears to occupy one of the more prominent interpreted north-south structures, further confirming the veracity of the structural preparation. In other locations near and within the project area, these type of dikes can be mineralized. The company considers these north-south trending structures and dikes, along with the strong magnetic high on the flank of the dome, as priority targets and is currently evaluating methods to further explore them prior to drilling. The company is anxious to get work started on the property and will utilize Walsh Reclamation Incorporated of Elko, Nevada to clear the access roads once the weather improves. Further updates on the work program will follow once our plans are finalized. Additional information on Crestview Exploration Incorporated and the property can be obtained by emailing info@crestviewexploration.com. Thank you for your time today.